Cheat meal time, y'all. Well, we're back, episode 2.
That's right.
And the cast of characters got way more prettier this time around because Jason's here.
That's right. That's right.
Episode 2 we're in. I'm Whitt Piker. This is my friend and co-host Jason Lowe, and we're here with Lily from the Old Bank. We're so glad to have you.
Glad to be here.
A little bit about the history of this is, 27 years ago, I tell this story all the time. 27 years ago, I lost 110 pounds. And the way I did it was I eat really healthy all week, and then 1 meal a week, I get a cheat meal. Man, you talk about a cheat meal.
This is a cheat meal.
I mean, we got many things here. We're going to dive into them. But
Hey, have you ever eaten this much food actually on a cheat meal, though?
No.
Have you ever eaten this much?
No. I went to a all-you-can-eat sushi place one time on a cheat meal, and that I was hurting for 3 days after that.
Mm-hmm.
And strangely enough, when I left there, I could speak fluent Japanese.
I bet you could.
Yeah, I really could. So there's a couple places to find us. We're going to be on the audio portion is going to be on Spotify. The video portion is going to be on our good old Cheat Meal with Whitt Piker YouTube page. That's what we're going to be doing. You can find all that stuff there. There's going to be extras. We're going to have several sponsors today. We're going to get into all that. But the first thing we're going to get into is this food. Yeah. I'm going to go through and just kind of describe everything we got here. Bacon wrapped dates. And I'll just tell you, this will be my very first bacon wrapped date
Really?
I've ever had.
Have you ever had a regular date? It's been a while, hasn't
Hey. Lots of dates.
it? Hey.
Buffalo wings. And those look really good, too. The jackalope fries. We're going to talk more about that in just a little bit. This is the Southwest chicken salad, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's what it's called. This is the Stanley Cup burger.
Mm-hmm.
And these are onion rings. This is a orange creme brulee, right? Man, look at that.
Wow.
And that's a pumpkin cheesecake.
Perfect
Pumpkin
time for
pecan cheese.
Pumpkin pecan
yes.
cheesecake. Oh,
that. That's all mine. You can't have any of that.
yeah.
That's all mine.
Oh, looks good.
Hey, is there a hockey fan? Are you going to get into that?
Well, yeah. Do you want to explain the Stanley Cup burger?
So yeah, the
What about
Stanley
that?
Cup is actually Stan Newton. I don't know if y'all are familiar with the
original
name.
owner.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So unfortunately, he did pass away, but before he did, this was one of his favorites. It's an onion ring with some cheese dip and bacon burger. It's very good, classic.
You have an
Everyone
onion
loves
ring.
it. Yeah.
That's
Good.
awesome.
So, let's look at these bacon wrap dates. Give me a handy one, or how you
I want you to dive in.
Okay, this
And
is
I'll
gonna
just
be
reach around
your
you.
eating area, all right? All right. Did you know that these bacon wrap dates, which bacon makes everything better?
Yes, it does.
So the one possible way that you could eat fruit is wrap it in bacon. I might try it like wrapping everything in bacon.
Man, I think you should. Everything needs to be wrapped in some kind of
Bacon.
ham
I mean,
product.
bacon and chocolate covered bacon is good.
I ain't even waiting for you.
Bacon comes from the back of the pig.
And the belly.
Yeah. It's that perfect blend of the meat and the fat together. But bacon wrap dates date all the way back to 1500 BC. And bacon is one of the oldest pressed meats in the world. England. We can thank England for this. So
One
there
of
I
the
go.
few things we can thank England for.
All right. Thank you for our country.
Right.
Oh,
Good, huh?
that's not what I expected. That's better than I expected.
Most people have this reaction. So
Yeah.
I'm glad. Yeah.
That sweetness with pork, man.
Right.
I don't know what it is, but anything that you have pork in, if you add a little bit of sweetness
Right.
to, like a pineapple or,
We hand
taste a
stuff
date,
them with goat cheese as well.
That's amazing.
That's it. That's what I was tasting there. So,
You can't just let us eat all of these, though. You got to.
No. I'm
Okay.
full, I promise.
so
Thank you, though.
the hard part about cooking bacon wrap dates is, even though I've never cooked them, I'll tell you, it's hard to get the bacon crisp like this without burning the date inside. So, it's a Mediterranean cuisine. Did you know that goat cheese has half the fat of regular cheese?
No.
It does.
I didn't know cheese had fat in it anyway, so you're teaching me something.
We learn something new every day.
That's right.
And people that are lactose intolerant can eat goat cheese.
Interesting. I didn't know that, actually.
You learn something every day.
Mhm.
For our large lactose intolerant audience out there, I know that makes up quite a bit of our demographic. There's three.
Three of y'all out there.
Bacon wrap dates, they're good. They're good. So we're gonna move on to these buffalo wings. Now, buffalo wings, there's wings and there's flats. Oh wait, there is something on top of those in there. There's like a balsamic.
Balsamic glaze, yes.
Yeah. I knew that kind of adds to the sweetness again. You want another?
I'll come back to it. For sure. Since you're talking about buffalo wings.
Yeah, go ahead and write it down. But the balsamic glaze, I like that because it's a dark, concentrated vinegar that originates from Modena, Italy. You ever heard of Modena?
I have Modena balsamic vinegar in my kitchen right now.
That's where it came from. There's lots of health benefits to that.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to talk about buffalo wings. Buffalo wings, 1964. Did you know some people think buffalo wings are made of buffalo?
Did you know that buffalo is a sentence? It's a real. Go figure that one out. Go figure it out for yourself. But it really is.
Oh, man. That's good.
It's really good, yeah.
And this is the ranch, house made. Do you know where ranch originated?
On the ranch.
Hidden Valley.
Is that true, though?
No clue.
See, we get the facts, but we don't get, you don't know for sure.
There's no real-time fact checking here.
That's right.
I sure hope this is on my face. Don't tell me if it is.
No, it's not. You're good.
Okay. Well, there was something there. 1964 in Buffalo, New York, at Anchor's Bar, Teresa Bellissimo had taken some old chicken wings and then deep fried them for a snack for her son. And now we eat 8 billion chicken wings.
Wow.
8 billion
a year.
Just in the U.S.?
Yeah.
Wow.
There's one night that the most chicken wings are consumed. Do you know what night that is?
I'm going to let you guess first.
Friday night?
No, I mean one event.
One event.
Oh,
I think I know what it is.
I do not know.
Super Bowl.
Super Bowl.
Oh, okay, yeah.
1 billion wings.
Definitely makes sense, yeah.
Wow.
Super Bowl.
That's crazy.
Sorry about that.
We're breaking
Getting a
everything
little
today.
excited here.
Yeah.
And also, there's celery here. Do you know why there's always celery served with buffalo wings? Because the lady who invented them had got a cheap shipment of celery that the produce guy was trying to get rid of. So when she started making the wings, she just started putting celery in there. That's the only
Really?
reason they're in there.
And it happens to go really well with it.
Yeah. Is that like maybe we think it goes really well?
I think it goes really well. Yeah. It's just something about celery and buffalo wings, man.
I'm going to
Turn
try
down
this
the
ranch
hotness.
dressing.
Yeah. How did the carrots become involved?
Carrots. I really could make up something.
Yeah. I thought you had something.
Carrots are because her father's favorite vegetable
There you go.
was the carrot. And in homage to him, his name was Earl.
Earl Buffalo.
She put those carrots in there.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good carrot.
It sounds good.
It's probably great radio.
That's the
right
most
there.
awkward thing
ASMR.
about this podcast. You have a podcast about food, and you have to mic it. So
What's it called? Esophonia?
Yeah.
There's people that have a phobia of hearing chewing.
Mm-hmm.
That makes a large demographic of our audience too.
And our guest for today also has that. So
She probably she's like, get me out.
having to listen to us chomp on this food.
Get me out of here. All right, Lily. I want to ask you some questions.
Yeah, of course.
We're going to continue to eat. So our questions of the week are sponsored by this cool place that we're in. This is really cool, isn't it?
Yeah, it is really neat.
Nice. It's nice for Russellville to have something like this.
Right.
It's located at 215 South Arkansas. It's called the Co-Create Innovation Hub. If you want to give them a call and find out some more things about it, the number is 479-968-6260, and their website is cc-hub.com. This is a place, and it's really, really coming together. There's podcast studios in here. It's a place to create, educate, collaborate, and accelerate. Thank you.
I like that.
Thanks. I'll be freestyling. There's private workspaces that you can rent. There's shared workspaces. Like I said, there's podcast rooms. There's conference space. There's event rooms. You can get a day pass if you just need an office for a day, or you can do monthly or even weekly. There's team offices. Now, they're getting ready to finalize there's grab and go food. There's a coffee house. There's a printing station. I mean, it goes on and on, all the things that they have at this place.
Yeah, for us, like you probably see us looking out into the main hall right there. It's really impressive, and I want to say, like, as a creative, if you need a place to just get away for a day, like
Absolutely.
this is the place.
Absolutely.
I have 4 kids at my house that usually makes it kind of hard for me to do anything that I have to concentrate on. So, yeah, this is a great spot.
I was hoping you'd talk a little bit
Give me
more.
let me see, what else can I say? It's really awesome to also have a place not just to create, but to create with others. I find that you get a lot of inspiration whenever you reach out and say, "Hey, what are you doing? What are you up to?"
And this place is going to harbor that kind of environment.
That's what it's for. That's the whole purpose of having this vicinity. So, come over.
Yeah, come on in. So, Lily, kind of give us an idea about your journey, how you got started.
Yeah, of course.
And you're at the old bank. Give us the address, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah. So the address is 218 West Main Street. As soon as you are at the 4-way in Russellville, the main one there, you go down and we're right there, that big building on the side. Old bank light up. We're about to put in some golf simulators.
Oh, cool.
Super excited about that. Yeah. So by the end of the year, we'll have that, which it's just right down the next door over, but it's still all the same building. But how I kind of got started in high school, I always knew I wanted to do business. I was a double completer, real small town, Norman, Arkansas, population like
Heard of
300. Have you?
Yep.
So surprised. Most people know the Caddo River at Ouachita,
Yeah.
Lake Ouachita. But so I finished high school and I knew I wanted to come up here to Tech. My mom is an alum. So I got started with my finance degree. And I don't know, serving's kind of a college job in my opinion.
really
You know,
is,
you're
yeah.
going to class in the morning and you work at night.
Very flexible and
Yeah,
stuff.
absolutely. And it's just a fun environment. If you've ever been in there, you know, we do karaoke, we do trivia, bingo, things like that. And it's kind of always been live bands, comedy shows, lots of things going on. So it's a really fun atmosphere, especially, you know, at that age. So I've kind of just always loved working there. And then with that and graduating college, I was given the opportunity promotion to front of house manager.
Awesome.
So yeah, I've really enjoyed it. Watching it go through the different management ownerships has been kind of fun too, in a way.
Right.
So, you know, the Stan Newton, which unfortunately I never had an opportunity to meet him, but some of my friends that I've made through working there have always talked super highly of him. Really great family members come in too and talk highly of him.
The
And
Newton family is amazing.
absolutely, yeah. So they always
fun
have good
people, yeah.
memories. It's really sweet hearing about it too. So,
Wow.
yeah.
That's awesome. Yeah.
Yeah. So, what's the toughest thing that you have faced? And you know, I think part of that would be that you're young in your position, so that says a lot.
Absolutely,
about you.
yeah.
So that's probably one of the toughest things you face. But what's the toughest thing you faced about being in management, particularly just in management of people, and then also just in management of the food industry and entertainment
Absolutely.
industry?
So it's just kind of been a lot because I am young and this is kind of my first experience with quote unquote big girl job, you know?
Yeah.
So it's just a lot to learn, especially with the inventory and learning the systems and how they work and everything. Also, kind of how you said, I will say I have a lot of respect throughout the employees. Sometimes it gets difficult when, you know, you're approaching
Yeah.
the table and say they ask for a manager. So I don't deal with it a whole lot, but sometimes there is some negativity there.
Yeah, I mean, I know, you know, especially if someone who has to answer to you is
Yeah.
younger, I mean, is older than you,
Yeah.
that makes it difficult.
Yeah.
But also, like, there's certain people in the restaurant that get upset. And let me just say, chill out. You know what I'm saying? I see those people that get mad, and, you know, sometimes you may go to a restaurant, it's an off night, the servers have an off night, you
That's
don't know
right.
what's going on, the kitchen staff's having, just chill out. It's
Yeah.
going to be okay. You know, I always think about this. While I'm sitting here waiting on this food, there's a woman in Africa that walked 10 miles to get water for
There
her
you go.
family.
Yeah.
So chill out.
I always think about, like, my mom was an amazing cook, but every once in a while there was something I was like, this ain't that good, Mom.
Yeah.
So, like, if I can give my mom that grace,
That's
I mean,
right.
yeah.
So I'm sure that's a difficult part.
Yeah.
Is when those people and you walk up to them and they say, I need to see a manager. And you say,
Yeah.
I am.
But honestly, I do love having the job now that I actually get to because I don't know, you're able to kind of make a peace with them. You're able to tell them like, hey, maybe your rough night is because we have some people sick or, we had someone quit or other things like that. So you're kind of able to cease the madness.
Well, those people are seeking a reaction.
Some
they're
people definitely do,
they're
but not as many.
If you just kill them with kindness, they'll be like,
Yeah.
oh,
No, really.
I feel like crap now.
Yeah. Really,
Because
yes.
if they want you to give it back to them. So that's what I've always learned is, if somebody comes in and is nice, I will bend over backwards to help them.
Yeah.
But if they're rude, karma.
It's just a brick wall.
That's right.
Brick wall on that point.
So you got a good attitude about that.
Yeah.
So what tips would you give to not just managers, but to younger managers?
Yeah, absolutely. Kind of just always be positive. I'm super receptive of, the people above me and even the people below me. I think everyone is valid for having their, opinions on things. And I don't think I'm the smartest person in every room. I think, I try to be.
That's good.
And I try to learn, but I always try to take advice from everyone and really get it to be a cohesive idea that we can all be behind. So, just kind of listening to everybody's opinions on a night, say something, it was a bad night, but we were fully staffed. So trying to really think of why that happened and reaching out to the servers, the hosts, back of house, your staff, just trying to fine tune every little issue.
There's so much that goes into it.
No, really,
You
yeah.
never really understand. It's not that they're just back there flipping a burger.
No, yeah.
I mean, there's a lot that goes into it.
Right.
And you hit the nail on the head. It's all about trying to stay positive and communicating.
Mm-hmm.
And there's two types of respect. There's respect that they have to give you automatically because you're the manager.
Yeah.
And then there's also the respect that you earn, and that's through working with people, and so that's really smart.
Mm-hmm.
Before we go on in the questions, let's talk about these.
Absolutely.
These are called the Jackalope fries, and they're named after a really cool place called Jackalope Cycling. So cool that they're sponsoring this fries right now.
It's a cool place.
It
man.
really is.
Cool people.
They're at 112 North Commerce, which is like 2 doors down from the old bank. Their phone number is 479-890-4950, jackalopecycling.com. On their website, they had a line that I really liked that said, "We are a bike shop, not a bike store." That's a pretty cool line. I like that. So they have all kinds of, they have Surly, Allied, Moots, Trek, All City. They even have you can rent bikes there. I didn't realize that you could rent bikes there. And you can rent e-bikes there even, which is the kind of bike I would want to ride.
That's what I'm saying.
So their mission statement there at Jackalope, which we're so honored that they did this, it says this: come ride, run, hike, fish, paddle, disc golf, camp, climb, drink coffee, drink a beer, and cheers with us. Whatever gets you stoked to get outside, we want to be here to help you with it. So that's Jackalope Cycling.
Such a friendly, welcoming.
It is.
Mission statement.
Those are cool guys.
Yeah.
Those are cool guys.
I've been in there a couple times looking for like a custom bike. 'Cause I'm a tall guy. It's hard for me to ride a regular bike. And every time they see me, "Hey Jason, how you doing, man?"
Yeah.
And I've only met him a couple times, so it's pretty cool.
So they have the honor of having a appetizer named after them. Tell us all what's in this right
Yeah, absolutely. So it's our steak fries on the very bottom, the base of it. Super good and crispy.
Good. Those steak fries are crispy.
We saute some onions and bell peppers to put on top. We add some of our homemade Old Bank cheese dip, some crispy fried onions, and bacon to top it off.
Once again, bacon.
Can't go wrong.
Jinx.
You gonna tell her where cheese dip came from?
Cheese dip was invented in 1936 in Hot Springs, Arkansas.
Wow,
Arkansas,
okay.
yep.
Here we go with these. Ready?
Man, those are some serious fries too.
Man, that's delicious.
I think I forgot the best part of it all. There's steak as well in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good grief.
Yeah, I'm going to stay right here for just a minute. Y'all talk about
Enjoy that. Enjoy
it.
that.
Some of this, Jason. It's not easy.
Being cheesy.
So what's your go-to appetizer that you get?
So the dates are definitely, if I'm wanting something light, I'll always do the bacon wrap dates. And if I'm wanting something that could be a meal, it's probably the salmon flatbread, which isn't here today, but it's a flatbread with some cream cheese on top, smoked salmon, capers, arugula.
Amazing.
It is super good.
Just
It's that crispy skin on the bottom.
It is. It's riveting. Did you know French fries, Lily, are not from France?
Oh, no.
I did not.
It'll be all right.
They're from Belgium, actually.
Okay.
But the reason I think they're called French fries is because there was a large population of French people that lived in Belgium and they spoke French,
Okay.
and they were the first ones that made it. But Thomas Jefferson is the first one that ever brought them to America. They were served as a side at the White House.
Really?
Yeah.
Really neat.
Belgium does consume more fries than America does. Every time I turn my head, are you losing me?
You're in that camera right there. You're good.
We got another mic point.
Oh, audio. I got you.
All right. That's just the biz.
It's a new
Behind
thing. in
the
biz.
scenes.
We're getting used to this.
We're like, we're letting you behind the fourth wall. Belgium consumes the most fries, but the U.S. consumes 4.5 billion pounds a year.
Belgium is more than that?
Yeah.
That's insane.
Them
Do they?
Belgiumers. What's with the
Belgies, I think is what it is.
Jeez.
It's really not Belgies. I don't know what it is.
Lily, do you know what it is? What are
I
people
do
from Belgium
not.
called?
No. I don't have a clue.
I'm gonna eat a little more. That's
We're going to figure this out live.
right. Fact check it.
What are people from Belgium called?
People from Belgium are called Belgians.
Belgians.
This is from
How do we not know
Belgian waffle.
They make waffles.
Good grief. We are so smart.
Edit that out. So, go ahead.
No, you know everything stays in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It does. That's really, really good.
Mm-hmm.
The combination of the flavors. I love sauteed peppers and onions. And then you add in that steak with it. It's almost like a Philly cheesesteak.
Mm-hmm.
And then those crispy onions. It's very good.
Those were made fresh this morning as well. So super hot off the top.
Yeah. I mean, well, the ranch is house made, the blue cheese. We're going to get into this dressing over here. It's all house made.
Yes,
It's all made
absolutely.
in-house.
I have a lot of respect for people that make their own
Yeah.
everything.
I mean,
Crispy onions, like you can just get those out of a bag, but
Yeah.
make them yourself.
and it's a lot of work, but you can taste the difference.
Mhm.
You can
And
absolutely.
I've said it many times before. You can almost judge how good a restaurant's going to be by how good their ranch dressing is.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's a game changer to me.
Yeah.
I mean, I dip everything in that. So that's good stuff. So
Would you even drink that?
I mean, possibly.
I try to
Fun
get
cheat day.
I think I have.
I try to
before.
get him to drink every sauce that we see somehow. It's even better just
That's good.
straight up, isn't it?
It's good.
Yeah. Ranch shooters.
That's it. That's really good. I like that's good ranch.
Mhm.
So out of all the appetizers, which one was your favorite?
I think those for me.
Yeah.
I
Me
love
too.
fries, and I love all that. I was surprised at how much I like the bacon wrap.
Yeah.
because that is absolutely amazing. So
I like all of them, but this is definitely the most filling and the most,
yeah, it's good stuff.
the hardest to eat, actually.
July. Well, I mean, this is not the best setup. for
Right.
it. Yeah. July 11th is National French Fry Day, so just keep that in mind. There's 4,000 different varieties of potatoes.
Wow.
This is one of them.
That's one.
That's one of them.
What variety is that?
That is the russet.
No one's going to correct you here, man.
That's a russet potato,
All right.
right, Lily?
Sure.
Thanks. Thanks for
It
having
does
me.
look like a russet size, so maybe it is. Yeah.
Yeah,
You're probably right.
I probably am not. Americans eat an average of one potato a day. So instead of an apple a day, I'll keep the doctor away. A potato a day, I'll keep.
Loaded baked potatoes are really popular at my house. You can customize them so many different ways.
Well, I mean, the thing about potatoes is, and the reason it says you eat one a day, there's hundreds of different ways to eat them.
Mhm.
So, I mean, when you get the munchies, you eat a whole bag of potato chips. I mean, what is that?
That's right.
There's people who do that.
A lot of calories.
Yeah.
Do you ever get cravings for things like that?
There's never a time when I don't have cravings. for
Yeah.
things like that. I mean, I've just had, we're going to talk about that in the fitness tips here in just a minute. What mission statement of the old bank? What would you say the mission statement of the old bank is?
So, to offer mouth-watering food and beverages that blend creative cooking techniques with the highest standards of quality, freshness, and seasonality, and to constantly deliver flawless customer service by acting with kindness, efficiency, professionalism, knowledge, and integrity in all that we do.
For real.
That was
Yeah.
excellent.
That's good.
That was excellent. It's almost very well said, and that's very true.
Yeah.
And they've had some ebbs and flows with different management and ownership. Let me just tell you, they've got it down now.
Yeah.
They've got it down now. So what would you say? And we kind of already talked about this, but if you could kind of put it into your own words, what is your leadership style? How do you lead?
Yeah, of course. So I know I kind of did touch on it just a little bit with saying that I always try to get everyone's feedback throughout the shift. You know, if we're not super busy, I'll go kind of up in the office and do some things. But if it's a busy shift, I'll make sure I'm on the floor just the same as they are, helping out, cleaning tables, washing dishes, stocking things, just kind of showing that you're willing to put forth the effort, kind of setting a precedent to what you want them to do.
Yeah.
I always think that like no one can ever call me a bad worker or say that I'm not being helpful. I like always try to, hit that mark. So I think it's super important that all the employees that I'm expecting to listen to me, I want them to know that I'm in their corner. I'm on your side. I'm trying to just create a positive atmosphere, friendly family vibes.
Lead by example.
Well,
Absolutely.
and that's that whole adage. You're not going to have to do every job, but they're going to have to know that if the toilets had to be clean, that you're willing to go in there and do it.
Yeah.
Right.
So that's going to make them want to do those things because they know that you're a hard worker and you do those things. So that's a perfect leadership style. All right, let's talk about first of all, what are your hours?
Yeah, so on Tuesday and Wednesday, we open up at 11 o'clock. We'll close at 10 o'clock. So the food, it will always close an hour beforehand. So on Tuesday and Wednesday, we kind of lower vibes, you know what I mean, compared to the weekend. So we'll stay open on the weekend. On Thursdays, we usually get kind of busy with karaoke, so we extended it to 11. Kitchen closes at 10, but we still open at 11, yeah. And on Friday, we'll open at 11 as well, and then we'll close at midnight. And then on Saturday, we'll do our brunch. So we'll actually open at 9 a.m., but still close at midnight, around the live
We love a good
bands.
brunch.
Absolutely, yeah.
'Cause-
Saturday and Sunday mornings are so busy with brunch.
Well, there's no getting up early on the weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah, and there's not a lot of places that have a really solid,
Especially with drinks
Yes.
in the dry county. So mimosas
Yeah,
have always
mimosas.
been a great brunch addition.
Do you guys have any brunch dishes that you really like or sell a lot of? Or-
Yeah, so the caprese, chicken and waffles, we probably sell
chicken and waffles.
100 of those a day
Nice.
for brunch. That's definitely the most popular.
Cool.
But the caprese is kind of a healthier version. It's got that balsamic glaze that was on
Yeah.
the dates. It's got fresh mozzarella, some homemade pesto.
Nice.
Super good though. Yeah.
Yeah. That's awesome.
So those are your hours, and you touched on your special nights. What special nights do you have?
Yeah, of course. So Tuesdays we do trivia upstairs. So a lot of the entertainment we have upstairs. We are a 2-story building, super huge capacity, really neat. It is the old bank. So historically we have lots of pictures and everything hanging up there. Sports bar, we have lots of sports things back up. I know that got taken down for a little while with one of the managements,
Wow.
but it's back now. So that's
The way
really
it should be.
cool.
I really
Absolutely,
do,
yeah. So kind of also back to the Stan Newton, having their family come back in after everything, seeing it actually brought tears to their eyes at one point.
Yeah,
So
good.
it was really awesome to have them back, seeing it kind of how it used to be. But yeah,
You know, that building's been a lot of different things
it has.
over the years. Yeah.
So the original building was a bank that was actually robbed by John Dillinger.
Really? I didn't know that.
No, that's me.
Didn't
Oh, dude.
We're gonna tell.
I'm like, wow, we need to get that story up.
We're gonna make that real. We're gonna make sure to say the old bank was robbed.
Also,
by John.
Babe Ruth came by and hit a home
right.
run
That's
inside
right.
in the baseball simulator.
That's right.
Oh man! And Wednesday, which is tonight, Duranda will host bingo night. She is the owner's wife, one of the new owner, Jason Golden, Duranda. She'll host bingo night for us, so super excited about that tonight. Thursdays we do karaoke, and then on Friday and Saturday we always try to do some sort of live entertainment. So we'll do comedy shows, we'll do live bands, we'll do a college night. So just kind of wide variety. We've done water pong tournaments, chugging contests. Kind of just
That's
odds
cool.
and ends to
Your
bring people
Facebook
in.
does a good job. whoever runs that. They do a
It's
good
me,
job.
actually.
You do a good job
Thank you.
of keeping everybody updated on that. And you touched on Jason and Miranda, first class people.
Oh,
Great.
love
goals are
them to
amazing.
death.
He's and they're involved. They're hands on. They're there almost all the time. So good folks. And everybody that's met them and know them, they know that they're great folks.
They are.
So any upcoming special events you got going on or anything?
So it's kind of short notice, but tomorrow, karaoke, we'll do Halloween is tomorrow night. So we'll have a costume contest. So that'll be super fun. And then on Friday night, we have a Latin night. So it's a Hispanic holiday, Day of the Dead after Halloween.
Right.
So we're gonna, have an empty stage so kind of people can put the pictures of their loved ones to honor them. Then we'll have a DJ playing some, Latin music. So
I love
it
that.
is exciting. And we'll have East of Anthony for Saturday night, which is another live band.
So
That's
that
cool.
you brought back for a while the live music was gone and the events were gone, but it's all back now.
It is, yes.
And it's really taking off and doing great. So let's try this salad here. Let's take this off of there. I'm saving that for last.
You make some room.
Me and Jason are going to just put this right here. And since we're having a salad, which is somewhat healthy, let me just pour that.
You might as well drench the whole thing. Yeah.
Tell us about this dressing.
So it's a Chipotle ranch. It's homemade, of course. Very good. We got some homemade tortilla chips on there, some pico.
I love Chipotle ranch so much.
It's very good.
This is chicken.
Yes.
Oh, that's good.
Grilled chicken breast.
I'm just going to have the chicken right now.
I'm going to take a bite of this, then we're going to do our fitness tips since I'm eating the salad. What else on this?
Yeah, good.
Black beans.
Yes, some corn and then pico. It's got some onion in there, some cilantro, lime juice, tomato.
That dressing is amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, one of my favorite things for sure working here is just the pride that we can take in the food that we serve because everything is really, really fresh and just
Right.
homemade.
So the coolest thing about it is, it's a bar, but it's not bar food.
Yes.
It's like almost
It's
gourmet
elevated.
stuff. Yeah.
We definitely have a few, but the wings,
Well, you gotta have those.
majority of the time, yeah, we definitely try to have more upscale dining.
And I can't get over that.
Yeah, that's tasty.
And the homemade tortilla chips. There's corn, pico de gallo, black beans, lettuce. Just dip it right in there. Sop it up.
So I'll just use this
Did your grandma say sop it up?
with every biscuit.
Yeah. You heard that term?
Oh, absolutely, with the
Yeah,
chocolate
she's from-
gravy.
Oh yeah, she's from a town of 300 people. She said sop it up. Their mayor, that was his slogan when he ran for office. You know that crime we have here, both of them? We're gonna sop it up.
That could
Always
that could be
good
a
when I
cheat
get a
meal
laugh
for-
from over there. Thanks. One thing I want to do, Jason, is be funny. That's it.
No, that's right.
So fitness tips. We're going to talk about calorie deficit. So bottom line is, if you want to lose weight, if you're struggling to lose weight, you go to Google and you type in what's the best way to lose weight, that whole first page will be full of things on there. And they'll all be different. But they all work for somebody, Everybody's got to find what works best for them. But I'm going to tell you the most simple method for me and for what countless people I've worked with is if you burn more calories than you take in, you're going to lose weight. Bottom line. It's a medical fact. So figure out that number. There's several different ways you can do that. There's an app called MyFitnessPal. There's an app called Lose It. I personally prefer MyFitnessPal. And you can download that app. It'll tell you, you put in how much you weigh, how much you want to weigh, and it'll kind of tell you how many calories you can have a day. But one good thing about that is, and here, let me give you my hack. But first, let me tell you that these fitness tips are sponsored by Ashley Home Furniture Store, part of the River Valley Furniture team. The newest, they have this new thing. They're saying it's the newest innovation in sleep. It's now in the River Valley at the Ashley Home Store. It's the old Staples building, if you know where that's at. Everybody knows where that's at. It's called the Purple Mattress.
Oh, I've got a purple.
Oh, yeah?
It's the best mattress I've ever laid on. I'm not kidding.
There
I didn't
we
know
go.
they were selling purples now.
Yes. They're the only one in the whole
That's
area.
great news because I need a new one for real.
So it's like what they say is like a revolutionary gel flex grid that instantly adapts as you move and cradles your pressure points even. And it's something about that grid, it balances the temperature and draws away heat. So, wow, see, firsthand.
Yeah, it's incredible.
Really,
you should go check them out.
Really,
real.
I told them whatever I say, just go with it. Say you have one.
I've got a purple at home. I will say the new purples too. They have different thicknesses of the padding, and so like if you've got a sore back or like hips or whatever out of alignment, go to the store and lay on them for 30 minutes. Like take a nap for real, because and they won't mind. Those guys
No,
at
they're
Ashley Furniture River Valley. They're amazing.
Yeah. So they're at the Ashley Home Store, which I said is the old Staples building, 89 Arkansas 331, 479-219-9395. And their website is ashleyfurniture.com. They have a great Facebook page as well. They have all their products on there. Ashley is a trusted name in furniture, but also the Duvals are a trusted name in furniture. So give them a shot. Like Jason said, go in there and check it out. It's the newest thing. So he's not just a client, he's the president.
I'm an evangelist.
That's right. So back to the calories. So figure out how many calories you want to eat in a day. And here's the hack that you're going to need to do. Take those calories you'd want to eat in a day, and I'm just going to use the number 1,000 just because I'm not good at math, and nobody said there'd be math here today. And you multiply that times 7, which is 7,000. So that means for a 7-day period, you have a bank of 7,000 calories you can eat. Well, one day you may go way over, so you're borrowing from all those other calories during that week. Now, you may get down to the last day, and I eat 1 package of tuna and 3 pickles because you did the crime. You got to do the time. So if you used up all your calories. But I promise you, it's a tried and true method. It works. It worked for me 27 years ago. Still works for me today. I'm borrowing big time from the bank today.
I have a question about that.
Yeah.
Does it change the outlook of your weight loss, like to do it as a daily bank versus a weekly bank?
Yeah, I think it gets a little overwhelming. If you go to a birthday party and you have to sit over in the corner and drink water and everybody else is eating cake and you think, so it's almost depressing, But you realize that, man, I'm going to eat this one piece of cake, and even if I do go over my calories today, I'm going to borrow a few from tomorrow, and that way it's easier to do.
Yeah,
and life is too short to not indulge sometimes.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
So eat the cake.
Eat the cake.
That should be a T-shirt too.
It probably is.
Cake. Probably is.
I'd wear it.
Absolutely.
You're gonna have a T-shirt business after this. Just thinking over there.
If people would just take our ideas and make them real,
we're idea people.
We're an idea generation
That's right.
machine.
Yeah. So we're gonna hire Lily to do that for us. So, the salad is
that's top.
point. Did you know I was looking up all these different vegetables, and it's not any surprise that California is the #1 producer of celery, carrots, lettuce, tomatoes. But the
Really?
#1 in the world was all the same too. Would you care to guess what the #1 in the world for celery, carrots?
The #1 country.
Country.
Okay. What would you think?
Glue, honestly.
It kind of surprised me, but not because obviously
China.
that's it. You got it.
I didn't.
Vast
I
number.
was
Good
guessing.
The vast number of people, all those, almost every fruit and vegetable, it's the #1 producer. And
Wow.
you don't even think about China as like farmland, but it's the massive.
Well, that's the thing about
population.
California. Like I wouldn't think about California as farmland.
Right. Right.
Kind of. They got deserts and stuff out there.
Right. So I'm gonna take one more bite of this salad, please. This dressing is so good. And don't you think for 1 second this is not all gonna get out.
I think we just don't like smacking into the mics a lot because
Well, I'm
That's
gonna
fair.
take some of this. Me and Jason are gonna divide this up and take it home.
take it home. Got to feed the kids somehow,
Man, that dressing is good. You like it?
You take yours home and give it to your dog, don't you?
No. Well, he does run the show at our house.
His dog is about this big
5 pounds.
and super cute, but neat.
Breed.
And he's mean. It's
What
a
is it?
Maltese.
Okay.
Yeah, Maltese.
Cute.
He is cute.
Annoying as. Oh my gosh! You come. Don't go to his door thinking you're gonna have a quiet
That's right.
conversation. I love your dog though.
Oh yeah. But he is it's my wife's fault. He doesn't know he's a dog. He thinks he's a child.
That's the truth.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right.
Hi, Talisa. By the way, we haven't said hi to Talisa today.
She's gonna be on sometime.
Yes, Talisa's his wife.
She's gonna
Okay.
be on and tell us that she's allergic to gluten.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
We have some gluten-free options
there
too.
we go. Ah, Lily jumping right
Tied it
in.
in.
There we go. All right, let's move this. And we're gonna bring this burger.
You move the salad out.
Now, I'm a big burger guy. And onion rings too.
I'm gonna go ahead and get down with these. You can.
I'm gonna dip that in the ranch right there.
Yes, sir.
Then onion rings are by far the most adored side for sure. So
Oh.
you'll have to let me know what you think.
They're the most what?
Popular side for sure.
Oh,
Yeah.
they're
I can see why.
delicious. You can
That's
tell
good.
they're homemade.
Mm-hmm.
That's good. Wow. I got some onion ring facts in here. I just can't.
Let me just find them real quick.
I only have 4,000 cards.
Did you know that onion rings are made from onions?
But yellow onions are the.
Are they
best.
yellow?
They're the best ones to
Familiar.
make. Yeah. Aha. First recipe was in England in 1802. England's giving out some onion rings.
Mm-hmm.
But the first time in America, young kids may not know what this is, but there's a product called Crisco. Have you heard of Crisco?
Really?
Oh,
It's a tub of,
I have.
Lard.
Okay, no,
That's
yeah,
surprising.
I have
Okay.
now.
Oh,
Yes,
yeah.
but it's not as widely used.
It's not at all.
I remember it when I was little. My
Yeah.
grandma would
Oh
always have
yeah,
that.
your grandma used some Crisco. I promise you.
In everything.
Yeah.
The first time it was introduced, onion rings were talked about in a publication or on TV or anything was in 1933 in a Crisco ad where they talked about battering them and deep frying them in Crisco. And Americans eat 2 million tons of onions per year. Onions are kind of a polarizing thing, you know. People either love them or hate them. But
I definitely love them.
Americans per person consume 20 pounds of onion rings each year. That's a lot of onion rings.
Just onion rings.
Just the onion rings, yeah.
Not even the onions.
2.8 billion onion rings are eaten every year.
Wow.
I don't know who does that math or how they come up with that, but that's 2.8 billion.
I believe it.
June 22nd is National Onion Ring Day. Yellow onions are the best. Once again, China produces 24 million tons of onions.
Wow.
And Washington State produces 19.7 million tons. So we're not far behind them.
Wow.
You ever been cutting an onion?
Yes. Almost every day.
That's the worst.
Mhm.
That's because when you do the action of cutting the onion, it releases sulfuric acid. And that's what it is that causes you to cry.
Mhm.
There's an old wives' tale that says if you put a piece of bread in your mouth and hold it, then it will keep you from
I've heard of that too. It doesn't work for me, but gum actually works.
Yeah.
Get a minty gum
Yeah.
or peppermint.
Oh,
Yeah.
I always just throw on some glasses.
I wear a
Doesn't help
full
me.
scuba gear
Yeah.
with a snorkel. Yeah. All right, here we go.
I'm excited to see. I might even take a picture of you doing this
Because you know how hamburgers are my favorite thing ever.
Oh, this one will be good.
Here we go. Yes,
that does look like a really good burger too.
that patty's the perfect thickness. The bacon, I'm talking about my mouth full.
That's the whole
cheese dip
premise
in
of
there.
this show.
That's right. You knew what you were getting.
That's right.
I'm going to say that where I can really enjoy it. Is that a brioche bun?
It is, yeah.
That's a good bun.
Which we offer pretty big selection. We have jalapeno rolls, Texas toast, so you can get it on a few different things if you
Cool.
prefer. But
Yeah, this is their
brioche
signature
is pretty
burger. but
classic.
They have several burgers, and their menu is all on their website. Sorry. And you can build your own burger. Last time I was there, I had grilled onions, Swiss cheese, bacon, and grilled jalapenos on my burger. And it was,
So you could do like a double or a triple if you want.
Oh, yeah.
Can, yeah.
Wow. Okay.
yeah, that'll hurt you.
Got some
It'll hurt you.
mushrooms, cheese
Yeah.
dip. You can
Yeah.
stack it all on there.
Mm-hmm.
National Hamburger Day is May 28th. So I'm going to always have a hamburger on May 28th.
You know, if you took all of these toppings, put them on a burger,
There we go.
It would be pretty good, yeah.
you can call that the Jason.
The Jason Jackalope.
Jason
The Jason.
Jackalope.
The Jason Lope.
That would be really good, just like that. Yeah. Frank and Charles Menches. Do you know there's so much controversy about who originated the hamburger? But the ones that most people believe it was them, and they were at the World's Fair. I mean, the Erie County Fair in Hamburg, New York. So they served a pork sandwich, and there were so many people there that they sold out. They ran down the street to the butcher and said, "Give us whatever you got." And he kind of had just some leftover beef that he put through the grinder and patted it up, and that's how the first
Wow.
hamburger. So they ran out of
Lucky.
sausage, and so they brought chopped up beef.
Lucky discovery. Huh?
That's right. Just in case anybody ever asks either of you, the largest hamburger ever was 185 pounds.
Oh my God.
I can't imagine that.
Wow.
Yeah.
Like a full dressed hamburger.
Yeah. 185
How
pounds.
did they cook that?
I don't even know if that's true. I possibly could have made that up,
You could have.
but nobody's going to
You
know.
would never know.
Never know. Americans eat 50 billion hamburgers a year.
I can believe
50
it.
billion.
McDonald's says billions and billions served.
Right. Do you know that there was a time that 1 in 7 Americans ate breakfast at McDonald's?
1 in 7.
Yep.
That's crazy. Wow.
It's crazy.
You know, 1 out of 7 times I've been there that the ice cream machine was actually working.
I can't believe that
I
one.
want to say it's probably less than that. Yeah. Wow.
Sonic has that problem too, right?
They have a few issues at Sonic. I won't go into too much of that, but yeah.
Man, those onion rings are good.
Mm-hmm.
It's the perfect amount of crisp, perfect amount of onion. It's really, really good. All right, let's get into these desserts. Gotta have dessert. Okay, we got pecan pumpkin cheesecake. Jason, I'm gonna let you do these.
That's what I'm most excited about, honestly. Yeah.
I'm gonna take this.
Yeah, of course.
Did you know the ancient Romans ate creme brulee?
No, but that is a neat fact.
So creme brulee is a
So
creamy
good.
dessert that you char the sugar on top. You can see that this orange has got a little char on it too. This is a look at that, breaking right there.
Oh wow.
This is a orange creme brulee.
Orange flavored creme brulee.
Here we go.
I'm glad you let me start with this one.
God, it's excellent.
Talk about how that orange, does the orange just
Yeah, here,
blow up?
take a. There's two different kinds of
Mmm.
cheesecake. You can either have the baked or
Wow.
right.
Well done.
Oh.
That's incredible. Did you get some of that bottom part?
Yeah, you can taste the nutmeg in there. and
You
the
got to kind of
spice.
punch through it a little bit, but
Yeah, that's good stuff. Right
It's got
Right.
some pecans in there. It's kind of tough.
there. Yeah, let's get that piece right there. I look like a caveman.
It's kind of
I
messy.
feel like that most of my
Oh, that crust is excellent.
right.
So there's.
Wow.
Let me see what I just did.
You pick it up.
Yeah, and I ate it.
Might as well do it, man.
Right.
3-second roll.
That's right. This table's cleanish. Either the baked kind of cheesecake or the unbaked. One is New York, the unbaked. One is Chicago, the baked. If you heard of New York style cheesecake, Chicago style cheesecake, that's the only difference.
I didn't know that.
Yeah,
I
and
thought it was more
also,
than
in
that.
case you're ever wondering, the menu at the Cheesecake Factory is 47 pages long.
Wow.
Gosh.
It's like they give you a book. Have you seen those?
Yeah, no, that is crazy.
I don't know that I've ever been to a cheesecake factory.
It ain't as good as this, I can tell you that. So
Let me see
do
how
you have
good
a specific pastry chef or dessert chef?
So our prep cook is Billy Knight. He works back there. Tim is actually the one who kind of creates each dish. He's our back of house manager, but Billy has been making most of the desserts. So this here was one of his, and this one has actually been here for quite a while now, a little over a year, but I feel like we're kind of fine tuning it and kind of getting it to perfection now. So this is a new dish though, and obviously that one's seasonal. So this one we pretty much have all the time though.
It's like, we got us basic white girls got to have our.
That's what I'm saying.
Pumpkin flavor.
I should have worn my Uggs. Wow, my Lululemon.
I don't divvy out high praise very often, but those two desserts are stellar.
notch.
Like that is they're
Good to hear.
full of
Thank
flavor,
you.
and even to have been sitting here for a little
Yeah.
bit, still great.
Right.
Awesome.
It's so good.
July 30th is National Cheesecake Day. So it's really just a softened cheese, eggs and sugar, graham cracker. They made cheesecakes in ancient Greece. So, but William Lawrence is supposedly the one who pushed it for the first time at his restaurant in Chester, New York. So,
You say William Lawrence?
yes, William Lawrence.
William Lawrence.
His friends called him Bill.
Bill Lawrence.
Bill Lawrence. That sounds familiar, doesn't it?
It does. That's why I asked. Like, I don't know how it sounds familiar, but it does.
All right.
Country singer Bill Lawrence.
That's right. All right, Jay. It's time for us to talk about the best thing we ate.
That's going to be a hard one to
I know
do.
it. This is a segment sponsored by Leanne's Fine Jewelry at 805 East Parkway. We're calling this the best thing we ate, the jewel of the day. All right. So they're at 805 East Parkway, 479-967-7833. They also have a location in Conway, 655 Dave Ward Drive. Their number is 501-327-3366. There. One of the things that she really talked about to me is they buy gold. So if you have gold sitting around and you need money, Christmas time is coming up, they're having a big gold buyback right now. And then they'll take that and they'll custom design their own jewelry and sell it in their house. They have two jewelers that custom design jewelry and make them right there on premises.
And gold is something you always get a really good value for.
Right. If you have loose stones in your ring, your watch band's not working, go in there and see them because they have those right on premises that make custom jewelry, and there's two goldsmiths there. So top brands they have are AV Diamond, Cherie Dory. They sell Citizen and Fossil watches for the men, Kendra Scott, all sorts of stuff. Leannes.com. It's a very interactive website. They even have a thing on their website where you can design your own engagement ring.
Oh,
If you wanted to do that.
that's cool.
Lily, do we need to see?
Not anytime soon for me.
Just checking. But she's going to go there to that website to
That's
do
right.
it when it's
You're right.
time.
I am.
Yeah. Okay. You want to go first?
No.
I'm going to
Why don't you
do
go
a
first?
1 and a 1A, I think,
Okay.
because it's hard for me to decide. Well, shoot. I'm really love these jackalope fries.
Yeah.
I think that's the best thing I ate today. That's my jewel of the day.
That could be a whole meal and a half.
Absolutely. But man, you know how I like burgers. The thing about a burger is the thickness of the patty is perfect.
Mm-hmm.
The cheese sauce on there, and then the bacon. Everything's better with bacon.
You put bacon on anything, that's my favorite right
Yeah.
there. Got bacon. on
T-shirt idea. Everything's better with bacon.
it. Yes.
That's 3 T-shirts.
You're right.
But then never been a creme brulee guy, but that is excellent.
It's pretty phenomenal.
So I'm going to go with the burger and the jackalope
Okay.
fries.
See, I would agree with you. The fries are amazing. Obviously, didn't taste the burger yet, but I'm going to demolish that afterwards.
Yes.
I'm not a dessert guy.
I'm not either.
but
I'm gonna finish this off.
Both of these desserts are so impressive. Like those are really good, and especially for this one to be seasonal, perfect timing for that. Like when it starts getting a little bit chilly, if it's below 80 degrees, give me some pumpkin.
Yeah. I'm just finishing this off.
Please do.
Very good.
Please do.
She's going to need to take this dish back. So. Just helping her out.
Right.
That is excellent.
Mm.
Also, creme brulee is completely gluten-free for all you weirdos out there that don't eat gluten. Sorry, I did it again. Okay.
You're not going to eat the berry on that? I was going to say, if you're not going to do it,
Ooh,
can't leave it. Can't leave it.
Blackberry.
That's sugar. I mean,
Yeah. We try to sugar the
candy?
fruit.
Is it what you call it?
Candied, yeah.
There you go. Gosh.
You getting it?
So let's just recap as we end up today. Amazing food, amazing people, amazing atmosphere, amazing experience. If you tried it in the past and didn't like it, give it another shot because
Yeah.
things are different now. You know, it's like I said, they've got it right now. Not besmirching anybody else in the past, but this is the best I've seen it right now.
Yeah.
So when it comes to their food, when it comes to the staff, when it comes to their events, their specials, go check them out. And I think you should start tonight. You don't need to cook tonight.
With the jackalope fries.
You're tired. Go in there and have a good time. So, Lily, thank you so much.
Absolutely. Thanks for
coming.
bringing me on.
You did an amazing job.
Thank you.
You may have a new career after this.
Oh, gosh. I don't know about
Yes,
that.
Or doing commercials. I mean,
I was going to say, I really think the Old Bank is in great hands. Like just hearing you talk about your leadership style and the way that your team operates, like that's what this town needs.
uh-huh.
So thank you for coming to
You're
Russellville.
wise beyond your years. Great job. Keep it up. Keep it up. Thanks, guys. Stay tuned. We got more coming for you. That was cheat meal time, y'all. Say something good. Say something really funny. Don't you hate putting people on the spot?
I hate it when you put me on the spot. That's for sure.
Thanks, everybody. We'll be back.